It surrounds and binds the fandom. Hello, fellow followers, and welcome to FanZcene. And today I have for you a new hope for the Star Wars fandom. Recently, you might have seen a return of a certain one Luke Skywalker in the season finale of The Mandalorian, and a lot of emotions came out of that episode. A lot of good emotions, and you know, it got people talking and excited about Star Wars again. And Star Wars Disney Star Wars got a little bit of praise, but unfortunately, there's always a few bad apples, and one of those bad apples is Pablo Hidalgo, who actually is an executive of Lucasfilm, who ended up bad mouthing and trashing Star Wars theories on Twitter. And Star Wars theories is a great guy who he's just a huge Star Wars fan. He's never like trash talk or badmouth Disney Star Wars. He has his opinions on what he likes and what he doesn't like, but he's just like a huge fan. He probably has the biggest Star Wars YouTube channel there is. And the fact that Pablo Hidalgo, who's been actually doing this for years against Star Wars fans, thus the birth of the Fandom Minute, him and Ryan Johnson have been badmouthing fans for years, and it finally reached to like Star Wars theory, and that is just ridiculous. And I could do a bunch of videos on that out there, but what I want to bring attention to is the positive effect of what Pablo Hidalgo did, and I believe this is the positive effect. It has started to unite the fandom. People have started to talk to each other again. People have started to see each other's side on Star Wars without trashing each other. I'm sure, yeah, there's still bad apples out there that still want to trash talk and everything, but there's people talking again. And what better example than the fact that Drunk 3PO, who is a great guy, who has a great channel, and if you're not subbed to him, please sub to him. He brought together Star Wars Theory and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, two people that have very different opinions on Star Wars, and two people I thoroughly enjoy watching. He brought them together on a live stream, and it was epic. It was amazing, just to see these two sides of the fandom come together. That's what I love. I love good, healthy discussion, especially with Star Wars and 80s movies and sci-fi and horror and everything. And I loved hearing this discussion that they had, and to know that Jeremy and Star Wars Theory were friends at one time, and they had a falling out, and all they really had to do was pick up the phone and call each other to hash this out. And man, to hear that, and to see the love that these two have for Star Wars, even though they may be two sides of a coin, was amazing. I mean, just take a look at this clip from the live stream.
Well, yeah, in all seriousness, I gotta say, the reason I wanted to come on and talk with you guys is because you guys have both said a lot of nice things about me. And to clear the air, me and Jeremy we were bros a couple of years ago. We had a bit of a falling out. Mm-hmm. We got on the phone. It was a long time overdue thing. Got on the phone a couple nights ago. It was last night. And for an hour-long conversation, we hashed it out. We figured our stuff out, and we are good. Yep. We are once again bros, and it was very quick. It was very, very quick conversation.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what a lot of people need to understand. So obviously everybody saw the video I made a few days ago. Right. It got over 100,000 views, and I took some jabs at Theory, and we had not spoken at that point. We hadn't spoken for, what was it, dude? Almost a year?
A year.
And, because everybody knows I was on the set of the Vader fan film. And after that, we had a falling out, and neither one of us really aired it publicly, although there were some jabs here and there. But what Pablo Hidalgo's stupid ass did is he brought us back together. Essentially, I took some jabs at him, and then I clarified with him, but during his live stream, he kind of took some jabs back at me. Mm-hmm. I seriously was about to text him that night and go, do we need to handle this like men, or are we just going to keep throwing little, high school shots at each other online? And I didn't send the text, but the next day he sends an email, and I just responded, said, give me a call. He calls me. Took us about 10 minutes to hash that shit out. Yeah. Move forward. And I think that's what a lot of people need to learn. Like, don't let things within the fandom drive friendships and shit away. Like, it's not worth it. Like, all he and I needed to do over the past several months was pick up the phone and call one another. We never did, but there was some bitter resentment on both ends.
Yeah.
And we worked it out. And unlike Star Wars Explained, Star Wars Theory doesn't run from me like Star Wars Explained did at Star Wars Celebration like a little bitch. Men handle their problems in private and hash it out, and that's what we did.
That is just incredible to see and hear, and kudos to Drunk 3PO for putting that together and bringing them together, and for each other reaching out to each other, and giving 2020 a really great, probably my favorite live stream I've watched all year long. And you know, I love Star Wars. I absolutely love Star Wars. And to be honest, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, the whole crew there, along with the Rookie Critic and Flipp Doubt from the Fandom Collective and Drunk 3PO, they all inspired me to put myself on camera for my YouTube channel, because I've had a YouTube channel for years, and I just 2 years ago I started to put myself on camera because I felt more confident, and they inspired me, because not only was I dismayed by The Last Jedi like they were, but also I felt confident enough in hearing their words to put myself on camera, and to see these guys and Star Wars Theory and all the fandom and the Star Wars discussion. Once again, I just absolutely love it, and I love that the fact people can discuss it, Star Wars again. And I know there's still people yelling, there's still people calling people names and not accepting people's opinions. I get that. And just like even they said in the live stream, there's people on both sides of the spectrum. There's bad apples on both sides. But I love a good, healthy discussion, and I love hearing and seeing all the discussion about Star Wars from the EU fans to the casual fans, to the people that just know, like the OT, the PT, the Clone Wars Rebels, and even Disney sequel trilogy, which I did not care for. I did not care for any of them. And The Mandalorian and Rogue One is by far the best that Disney has put out. And Gina Carano, who Drunk also did an interview with, which you should definitely go check out that interview on his channel. I feel like I'm promoting Drunk's channel here too much. But she is amazing. She is another great thing to come out of Star Wars, and just to see what kind of person she truly is, and her character of Cara Dune is amazing. You know, I haven't been excited about Star Wars in a long time, and I'm excited about Star Wars again. And even Pablo Hidalgo and the brown-haired Ryan Johnson and the Kathleen Kennedy is not going to take that from me. I don't want to say Star Wars is back, but I will not side with them at all. But I will enjoy The Mandalorian for what they're giving me, and hope that maybe Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni can right the ship. And it's just amazing. I'm loving this conversation. And I kind of want to give out a couple shout outs, since this is my last video of the year. And if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. But I do want to give out some shout outs to some people. Some of these people know me, some of these people don't. But they've inspired me. I've enjoyed their content. And some of them I'm just glad to even know in any little way I do. And you know, that Drunk 3PO, I give him a shout out. Jeremy and the Geeks and Gamers crew, I give them a shout out. Star Wars Theory, I give them a shout out. Rookie Critic and Flipp Doubt, who are the head of the Fandom Collective, and I give them a shout out. And the Fandom Collective team from ETEP and Millenial ME, Fallon, and Daniela, who makes these awesome Fandom Collective cards, and everybody's just associated with them. And Andrew Hawkins from Creative Receive from the In Search of Darkness. He's an awesome guy. To Nerdrotics, I absolutely love his content. He has no idea who I am, and he probably never will see this, but I just wanted to say absolutely love his content. He's just so cool. Ryan Kennel from RK Outpost. Man, I love that he just sticks up for everything, and he talks back to Jeremy, and he has his own opinions, and he's into the Snyder Cut and expanded universe of Star Wars, and I absolutely love that. Gary Kissel and Keith Monteith from Pop Culture Minefield. I love those guys. Gary, I've had him on my show. He's a great friend. Adam Marcus, the director of Jason Goes to Hell, who I've had on my channel. I give him a huge shout out. He's an awesome guy. Watch my interview here on my channel with him. And there's just so many people I can't think of. Tom from Midnight's Edge and Midnight's Edge After Dark. Shout out to him. Just shout out to the whole Fandom Collective, Star Wars fans, and the Fandom Menace. And you know, thank you guys for inspiring me, helping me with my channel, and thank you for everything. I truly appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, because I would truly appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching. Wherever you are, have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, night. I hope your 2021 is a better year than 2020. I don't want to say nothing, but I hope it is. Thank you for watching once again, and Godspeed.